Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I have another magazine for you. So this is Papercraft Inspirations and it is issue number 195 and it's October's 2019 issue. Now with the Papercraft Inspirations, I have noticed I am getting them 2 months before they are due out, and I'm not sure why this why it happens. I don't know if anybody else who subscribes to Papercraft Inspirations gets the same, but I have noticed that especially over the last few months. I know last month it was picked up on that I had done September's magazine and it was quite early, and that's when I realised that it is actually 2 months ahead. So this is the magazine, so it has just come through the door. The free gift for this month is this Angela Poole Magic Windows Luxury Foiled Kinetic Card Kit. So I've never used anything like this before, so I will talk you through it of what I am doing. So it'll be interesting to see how it works. But before I do that, I'll quickly have a flip through the magazine. So let's see if we can get it all in shot. Sorry about the glare off the lights, but if I turn the lights off it will be too dark. So these are the cards that it shows you how to do. So I'm hoping that the instructions are quite easy to follow, because I know sometimes they can be a bit difficult, especially if they miss elements out, which I have noticed in the past. So very quick flip through. So not all the pages, because if you are to buy this then obviously you will want to read through the magazine yourself. Love these, absolute gorgeous cards. The free papers for this month are these, and I did get a lovely tip off a subscriber to say if you photocopy them it'll be a lot better quality paper to use. So not that fussed on these ones, I must admit. They're not really my, I don't know if it's because they just look blurry, they don't, yeah, but they are there, it's an option to use them. So these are all of the different cards. I love these record style ones and perfect for a mail card. So lots and lots of inspirations. And then let me just go to what's in next month's magazine, if I can find it. So in next month's magazine, which will be the November issue, we do get this craft kit, and it's a Christmas character Christmas character card kit. So it looks like you build up your own characters, which looks like quite cute. So I quite like the idea of that. It also shows you how to make a Halloween wreath, and then it also comes with some bright lights papers and some toppers. So that is on sale on the 6th of September for that one. So really nice. So that is next month's kit. So that is the magazine. So it is Papercraft Inspirations and it is issue 195 and it is October 2019. So I'm going to just quickly run through this, and then I will open the magazine. Actually, I'll do it now. I'll open up the magazine to the side of me so that we can talk our way through how to put this kit together. So, and let's see if it is easy enough to do. So it says that you can make 8 cards. So this is what we will receive, well, what we have got. So really, oh, you can't see them, sorry. And then these are your card bases. So I'll just take, so they're really pretty actually. And like I say, I am very interested to see how these work, because yeah, they look very fiddly. Yeah, really pretty. So these are all the card bases that they give us. So I'm just going to take the top one. So here we are, and it says how to assemble a magic window card. So it says remove a coordinating tab slider, circle topper, card brad and donut piece from the pack. If using a decorative tab, attach over the main tab with tacky PVA glue and allow to dry. Okay, so we're going to use this card base, and we'll use this one. So let's take this out like this, and I'm hoping I'm getting this right. So I'm assuming we need one of these, and one of these, and one of these, and then these must be what sit in the center, so we'll go with the purple one. Right, okay, let's get rid of them a second. So this bit here glues onto there, I hope. So let me just take that heart out. Where's my glue? And if I'm doing this wrong, I apologise. I've never ever done anything like this before, so really I am just working on what the kit is telling me to do. So okay, so that's on there like that, and then allow to dry. I wonder if they come out. Okay. Rub the two main card pieces with a tumble dryer sheet. Oh, well, I don't have a tumble dryer sheet. Okay. Pull a rounded tab through the curved slot of the card base. Move the tab over to the far right and line up the central holes. Okay. So I'm not sure what that means, but we will give it a go. I'm assuming we don't need them. So what if I'm doing this wrong, honestly, I am so sorry. I really don't know what I'm doing. The instructions are not very clear. So I think right, okay, so I think I've got it. So this is going to be a bit awkward to get them all in. So right. Okay, rub the tumble, pull the rounded tab through the curved slot of the card base. The rounded tab. So this bit. Alright, okay, I've got you. Right. So this bit goes in here like this. So in you go. Like that. Okay. Yep. Move the tab over to the far right and line up the central holes. So we need the center holes to be lined up, which is just there. Lift each section and slot it into the corresponding cut behind it. Continue to slot all pieces of the window into place. It will form a star shape when all the sections are done. So, okay. Right, so these need to go. I'm scared in case I actually break it, because I really. Right, so it must go in like that. If anybody has done these before, and I am doing something wrong, please let me know how to make it a lot easier, because I must admit this is quite fiddly work and I have tore it. But I can see how it is going to work, so I am doing something right. we'll do this one, and then what we'll do is we'll go back on and we will, well, we'll get another card out and actually do it once we know what we're doing. The problem is sometimes I'm not very good at following rules. I like to do what I want, but in this particular kit, because normally I don't take inspiration from the magazine till after I've made my card, because I'd like to, normally I like to see what I'm going to come up with first, but in this case we have no choice. Oh, come on, in you go. I can't quite get this one in. There we go. Right, okay, so that's in like that. Okay, and then this is where we need these. So we need this round piece to go in the center here. Then we need this bit, which will go through these like so. Oh, yeah. And then let's grab this back bit and put that on, and then we bend these over like that. Do we put a bit of glue on? Yeah. And then we just put a touch of glue on each end, and that will keep it in place. So that's that bit done. Oh, actually I might have that the wrong way. I've got it the wrong way. So it's actually meant to go the other way. So this bit's in the bottom like that, and then this bit's on the top like that. There we go. So let's just put another little dab of glue on. I need to do it so that there's no glue that goes underneath, because otherwise it's not going to have the movement in it. So it is quite a fiddly project actually, this. I keep getting it underneath there. Right, let me just hold that for a second, and then this will then just sit on top here. So just a touch of glue like that, and then wait for that to dry, and then it should work. Right, I will be back in a second when this is dried. Okay, so that is dry, and it does work, so as you can see. So I'm really pleased with that. So what I'm going to do, because I did rip this one just here and just here, I mean I will use it still, I will just decorate it with some flowers or something that I have in my stash. So we're going to go through it again, because I don't really need the magazine anymore, and hopefully I'll be able to explain it a little bit better now I know what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to go with this pink one. So let me just move that. Okay, so we will use this one, and let's make a full card. So really like this. We want this one. We'll have the For You, because I think the For You is really pretty. And then this is our centre bit, and we need this bit as well. Okay, so that is that. Right, so what we need to do is we just need to take out these little bits here like this. So just like that. We then want to take our little rose gold tab. Really like this rose gold colour. And then we want to take our glue. So just where this little tab is here, you just want to glue it on. So lay that on its side so it's easy to use. Oh. And then we're just going to lay that just across there like that, just so it lines up quite nicely like that. We're going to push this middle hole out, and then on the card base itself we have this just around here we have a place where we can pop this into, so just like that. However, you want it so that, there we go, you've got these two bits on the inside and then you've got this bit on the outside, and make sure it's all the way up as far to the right as we can get it, so just to there, and then line up these center holes, which is what we have done. So this one seems to be going more straightforward, and then it's just now a matter of getting these and tucking them into this piece. However, this is where I'm going to hang on. So we want that in, it needs to be lined up, and we want it so that we can tuck these into, so we need it so that this bit here tucks into this bit here. So it is fiddly, and I know that the magazine doesn't show you very well, but you just want to tuck it underneath the bit that's under the bottom. So it is, like I say, it is fiddly, and you do want to be careful because, as you saw on my first one, I did rip it. However, it's lovely when it is done. If I can get this bit in, there we go. So we're going to do that all the way around. So going around, making sure that we tuck it in all the way. It's getting a bit, it's actually getting quite fiddly, so just in there like that. Try not to rip it this time. There's one. Move this all the way back round if we can, because it has. So I think the more that you do, the easier they will get to do, and a lot of it is just being so careful just to tuck these in behind here. So like I say, I mean, I'm just being ever so careful on this one just to tuck these in behind, and I have actually forgot to remove that bit. There we go. So like that. Now I am going to just reposition these two bits. There we go. So that is our piece done. So we have done that. Then we want to take this little bit here and just fold these up. Now this is going to go up through the centre from the back. So put those two bits in there like this, and all this does is it'll just keep everything into place. If I can, right, so basically it's just a paper brad. We're then going to take this piece, so let me just pop that middle out. So we want this bit, and then we're going to put that bit on top, and then just as if we did have a brad, we're just going to fold that over, and then just a small amount of glue on each end, and you don't want to put too much because you don't want the glue to go onto the paper underneath. Once that has dried, I don't think I put enough there, there we go, we are then going to just put a little bit of glue around there, and then our centerpiece we are going to stick on just like that. So that's what we should have, and then when you move this, it should turn just like that. I really hope that I've explained this okay. So there you go. So that is our turning flower. I just think that's gorgeous. Okay, so now that we've done that, so we do have this bit on the back. Let me just so I think, do we have any card to go? Actually, because we have ruined this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this down because I would like it so that that back bit is covered. So let us, we just want to move that. So just so that it is there like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to glue this, I'm just going to put a bit of glue just around the edges, and then it just makes it just that little bit nicer. Put that on like this, and hopefully it will still work. I'm hoping it'll still work because I don't really like the look of the back of it, and I think if you're going to give this as a card to someone, you really do want it to look the nicest that you, oh, it still works, Brill. You want it to look the nicest that you can. So there you go. So yep, it still works, so really pleased with that. So now when you open it, you have just a piece of patterned card. So then we have this, which I think I'm going to place just across the bottom. So they're really simple cards actually to put together, aren't they? They're not really hard. There is a lot of stuff that I think I would add to them out of my stash. And then we're just going to have this for you, which where would I like it? Maybe there. Yeah, why not? So again, just put some glue on, and then we're just going to stick it in like so. So there we have our first card made using this kit. I mean, I won't be able to make the 8 because obviously I did rip one. However, I could use it on the side of a bag if I decorated it up. But there you go. So that is what I've made with this month's papercraft inspirations. So a bit tricky at first, but then once you've read the instructions and you've made one, it does get a lot easier. So I would say don't give up, and you could as well use these as templates so that you can recreate them as well, which is an idea. But yes, so there you have it. So that's what I've made using papercraft inspirations, issue number 195. Please do give a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Any questions at all, please do ask me in the comment section below, and I will try my hardest to help. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Also hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Also hit the bell, you'll be notified when I do upload a video. I upload very regularly, so yeah, there's always something new on my channel. But until next time,